welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Brielle Montoya. I'm a mother of two, currently pregnant with baby number 3. This is actually our 4th pregnancy. We had a miscarriage in January of 2021 at about 7 weeks pregnant. I'm 6 weeks exactly. My stomach is like already super bloated. A lot of people are calling out twins. They're like, I bet it's twins. My lines were super dark. If you missed all that, go ahead and go back and watch my pregnancy announcement video and my other video after that. They were both 10, I filmed those on 10 and 11 DPO. So you'll see how dark my lines were. It was like days before my missed period. So today, I mean, at 6 weeks pregnant, you already like, I knew before I was even 4 weeks. Here I am taking more pregnancy tests. I'm crazy. I think because we were trying for so long, we tried a year after our miscarriage. It took us a year and 1 month after our miscarriage because Ezra, when we got pregnant with him, it had taken us a year. Every time it took us a year to get pregnant, even with Camila. We're kind of still holding our breath to hit that 7-week mark. I feel like afterwards I'll still be like really cautious, but I'm really already attached and I knew that I would be. I'm really mad at myself for getting attached so soon, but I'm just so excited. And I've always wanted to take a digital pregnancy test and see the words pregnant. I've never done it with any of my pregnancies, so I'm just doing it just for funsies. I don't even know if I should take the other one. I'll probably just do it anyways. But I have this cute picture and what I saw on Pinterest where you do like your legs and you have a picture like with the pregnancy test, then you have a picture with the ultrasound and then a onesie and then the baby in the onesie. And I've always wanted to do it and I never did. So here I am. And I went to Vons, the most expensive place to get it. And it was like $20 for these 2 tests, but here we are. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take these tests. I already know I'm pregnant, but it would just be so fun to see those words pregnant. And then later after this part of the video, I wanted to go ahead and jump into like what we did differently to conceive this time. Because this last month we did a lot of different things that we have never done before and we got pregnant so quickly. Let's go ahead and take these tests and then I will talk about all those things that we did differently this time. So this one is already done, and that one is obviously super dark. That big line going down is the test line. It is super dark. And now we're just waiting on the clear blue. Yeah, that clear blue, that first one was a dye stealer. Wow, that one just went instantly. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy to see. I love that. Oh my god. It's like taking the test for the first time all over again. I've always wanted to do that and see pregnant. I've taken these actually a couple times while we were trying to conceive and I was really wanting that and I just kept seeing not pregnant. And I finally stopped buying those because they're so expensive, but hey guys, so it's a few days later. I'm now 7 weeks pregnant as of yesterday. So exciting. I finally hit that milestone of when our last pregnancy that ended in a miscarriage. I was 7 weeks, I think, to the day when we were in the hospital and they told us that we had lost the baby. So it's kind of a bittersweet day, crossing over the 7-week line. And 7 weeks is also when everything starts getting up and going. The baby's heart's beating and everything. So, and the baby's the size of a little blueberry. So the baby's growing. So I'm so excited. But I have a list of symptoms to give to you guys from like 10 DPO all the way to 17 DPO. And then also wanted to share with you guys what we did differently this time to get pregnant. Like, what did we do that wasn't, because we've been trying for a year this time. So what did we do differently this last month than the other 11 months? So this last month when we were trying to conceive, the day after
my period, we automatically was like, this is going to be the month. We had already been dieting, exercising, been going to the gym, we've been eating healthier, we've been having more of a positive mindset, we've been more like go with the flow and not like letting it consume us. So I feel like having our body being a lot more healthier and our mental state being a lot healthier was just, it had a huge like factor in it. And I had also started taking my vitamins again. I always was forgetting to take vitamins, and to the point where I just stopped taking them altogether. And so I started picking back up on my vitamins for the last couple of months. And then the big one that I think this is what really did it for me. So I've heard people say to do this, but I've also heard people say not to do this. So starting from a couple of days after I had my period, we went ahead and started trying, and we tried every single day, once a day, sometimes twice a day, all the way through my whole window of ovulating, from like where it would start to peak all the way through ovulation, all the way to when it kind of wears out. Like that whole window, we just covered it with, I have an app and it has hearts on every single day, meaning that, you know, you did the deed on that day. So yeah, I have my little app on here, but I know that some people say that when you're trying to conceive, doing the deed every single day is not helpful because your sperm count is less. So I've heard that like you want to do it less so it's like more, but I don't really know. I mean, I think that's what worked for us, was every single day consistently doing it. And I think that really literally, because I don't know, I wasn't tracking my ovulation, and I thought I ovulated a little bit later than what I did, but I think I ovulated earlier this month. And I don't know if it had to do with what we were doing or what, but I think that's why I had a stronger test earlier on, was I think it made me ovulate earlier and sooner. App looked like, it's probably hard to see with the ring light and stuff, but you can see like the hearts and stuff, and they go all the way through. If you haven't tried this yet, definitely try it, because I think that's what worked for us. We haven't never done it like this before. We've never consistently been every single day. So I feel like that 100% had something to do with it. So because usually I'm like, okay, the day of and the day after and the day before ovulation, but I've never done it like more of a broader window, and I feel like doing that, it covered more of our bases. I never got to try, my friend told me to try me taking Mucinex, because everyone got pregnant during COVID and everyone was taking Mucinex. I don't know, there was this thing on TikTok she had sent me, and a lot of women were getting pregnant using Mucinex, and I was gonna try that month, but we decided to try just trying more often, and then if it didn't happen, I was gonna try the Mucinex this month. So now I want to share with you guys some of my symptoms. I have a little list of symptoms, 10 DPO all the way through 17 DPO. So that day while I was vlogging, like before I got my positive test, my right boob was sore, and I was feeling like a sharp shooting pain in my left side. Like my uterus area was just, I had like a shooting like pain, and I like didn't really think too much of it, and I thought maybe my boob was sore because I still breastfeed Ezra, and so I thought maybe he bit my nipple or something, so I wasn't really like thinking too much into it. And then after I took my test, I was like, oh my gosh. But other than that, I really had no, like, I didn't take the test because I thought I was pregnant, because it was only 10 DPO, so I really like had no like indications where I was like, I need to test, you know. I just felt like I wanted to, because I was like, I have 10 DPO, and usually like on YouTube you see girls, that's like the first time they're like testing, they'll have like their 10, 11 DPO, and it just keeps like progressing. And so I kind of wanted to do that with my test, but it ended up being like completely 100% bold positive. It was bizarre. I've never seen a 10 DPO that dark. So I want to say that I ovulated earlier. And after I got my positive test on 10 DPO, I started bleeding that night. So I had some spotting. It was like a light pink, and then it started to fade throughout the night, and it kind of turned into more of a brownish, like a dark it wasn't red, but it was like a brownish color. I've never had spotting in any of my pregnancies at all, not through the earlier or the late parts of my pregnancy. So it was really weird to have spotting. It freaked me out. But my doctor reassured me just as long as it stays light and it doesn't get red, and it goes away, we'll be fine. So, and it did, thank God. And then 11 DPO, I had bloating, cramps, light pink spotting still a little bit, with the brown spotting, and then my boobs were sore. They started hurting like the next day immediately. Both of them were just hurting. 12 DPO was about the same. I had bloating really bad. I had brown spotting, no more pink spotting. I was tired, and then I had an iron taste in my mouth. That was like strong all day. And then 13 DPO, the spotting had stopped completely. I was so tired, could not keep my eyes open. My boobs were hurting really bad, and I had a dream about twins, and I kept thinking like twins. I mean, I still think there's a possibility, but I'm not quite sure anymore. I think in the beginning more of like I felt like it was twins, and now I'm not really that sure about it. I don't know. I'm not really feeling twins anymore. But a lot of people were saying twins because my 10 DPO lines were so dark. 14 DPO, I started gagging. That's when I started getting sick over everything. Like, I haven't thrown up. Well, that's not true. I have now thrown up, but at the time I hadn't thrown up. I just was gagging a lot. Super tired. I was having a cramp on my left side it was like a shooting pain. I was starting to pee a lot. 15 DPO. Nauseous, gagging. I could smell everything. Like everything my smell was starting to come in strong. Like I could smell every little thing. My boobs were still hurting. Super tired still. Was like falling asleep all throughout the day. Peeing a lot. Heartburn. I was having heartburn really bad on that day. 16 DPO. I was having small pink spotting a little bit. Just for like one time, and then it didn't continue for the rest of the day. And then I was having a cramp on one side, bloating. My stomach was super bloated still. I was freezing all day. Like I could not, and it was warm outside. It was really weird. I was just super cold. And 17 DPO, peeing a lot, and then my like down there was really achy. So, and that's kind of where I stopped tracking everything. Now, being 7 weeks pregnant, I'm now like just really nauseous and tired. I'm just having a lot of food aversions. I've only got sick a couple times, but I'm just mainly like just gagging, and I just get really like my whole like stomach and body just feels achy, and I need to lay down and take a break if I'm not snacking and just keeping up. Else if I let myself get too hungry and then I go sit down and eat, I'll just get so sick overeating. I just have to keep some type of snack in my stomach at all times. My boobs don't hurt anymore. That kind of went away. That symptom went away. Like I don't really have any like weird taste. I can smell everything. Right now I have like a bit of a cold, so I'm having like a hard time smelling things anyways, but like it still powers through. But yeah, like this week, a lot of things have gotten better, but then there's some things that have gotten worse. Like my nausea is just like uncontrollable right now. I'm feeling really good and really hopeful. I'm excited that I get to see, we have 3 more weeks until I get to go to my first ultrasound. We get to see the baby, we get to hear the heartbeat, everything. It's gonna be so exciting to finally be able to have that reassurance that like everything's okay. I have not gotten my blood drawn anymore. I feel like I might go get it done maybe sometime this week or next week just to see how my levels are. But yeah, I haven't done any more of that. Don't really think I think I touched all bases. But if you guys have any more questions or you have any comments, please leave them in comments below, and I will be more than happy to answer them for you or to comment back to you guys. I love answering all your guys' questions or responding to your comments. I really appreciate all of them, and I appreciate the love and all of my new subscribers. Hello, welcome to my channel. So I really appreciate everyone's support and everybody being here through my 3rd pregnancy. So exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And please give this video the big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed before you click out of this video. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.